Hello again. So we're back with this Fleischmann steam locomotive. It's number 4016. I've done a review of it before, and it's affectionately called the Ugly Duckling, this one. It is a second-hand model when I picked it up, and it's had a little bit of paint work done to it from the previous owner. The worst part of it is the chassis area. It's been painted black, but it should actually be red. So not that long ago, I did a restoration on a Fleischmann locomotive, not too dissimilar to this one, and that one had the name of Fat Anna. You might remember her from this channel in the past. So I'm pretty confident I can do up this one, and it's taken me ages to get round to actually doing it, but that time has come, so let's get this stripped down and we'll start working on it and see how we go. Okay, so I think we're done with stripping down the model now, and we've got these parts at the front as well as the body that need to have a bath in the multi-surface cleaner. The wheels all look actually okay. I think probably just a clean up with some mild detergent, and then I could just probably touch them up with some red paint and they should be okay, so I don't think they need stripped. So the next step is to put these into the multi-surface cleaner, leave it overnight, and then we'll see where we're at. Well, I've actually run out of the linen fresh version of this stuff, so I've actually got lemon this time around. So the locomotive is going to end up smelling a bit lemony. Let's give it a go anyway, see what happens. Well, that Tesco cleaner stuff has worked miracles again, and it's got rid of almost all the paint here. I think we're actually in a place now where we can start to spray paint these items. I'm going to be using the same technique as I did when I restored the Fat Anna locomotive, so that's spraying the body shell and the pistons with a satin black colour, and the red is actually going to be of a spray paint for a car. So that's the next step. Let's get some paint on these things. So it's a bit of a mixed result from the spray paint there. The red turned out pretty good. I've been using this Auto Extreme spray paint. It's red gloss. That seemed to work pretty good. And for the black, I've used this Humbrol and it's Black Satin 85. Now, I used this on Fat Anna and it worked really well, but it hasn't worked so good on this one. We've got a little bit of a problem here and it's much worse on this side, but it's not too bad overall. There are parts of the red here which also need a little bit of a touch up as well. And for that, I'm just using normal paints. Okay, so I think we're finished with painting now, so we're on to assembly, and I think this is going to be a bit of a laugh because it has actually been quite some time since I started this project, and I've actually forgotten where all these parts actually go, so this is going to be a bit of a guessing game for the most part. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Well, it took absolutely ages to get that chassis back together, and so many times I fitted a piece and then realised it wasn't meant to be there and it was meant to be somewhere else and I had to take it back off again. And maybe there's a lesson there to take a few photographs of the model before you take it apart. And anyway, I got there in the end. So now all we need to do is put the parts back onto the body, put the body on the chassis, a couple of couplings on it, and then I think we're done. So that's the next step. Well, there we have it. The BR70 I think is finished now. So this ugly duckling, it has had some problems along the way, and it's taken quite a lot of time for me to restore this model, but I'm not 100% happy with it. Some of the paintwork isn't that great, and it's not running absolutely perfectly. It stutters sometimes and it wobbles a little bit as it goes down the track, but it's all adding to the character of this locomotive. It's certainly something really unusual, but I'm not sure we can get away from calling it still an ugly duckling, because even after all this work, it still is a bit quirky, and it's still not 100% right, I think. But it's certainly been a lot of fun, and I love doing up models like this. I hope you've enjoyed watching this model transform from an ugly duckling to a slightly less ugly duckling, I think. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps this channel grow. And I'll put this on the turntable so you can see all the way around. And in a moment, there'll be a link to another video appearing on screen. Just click on that and I'll see you there. But thanks for watching this one. See ya.